Hey, how's it going? Here are some of my healthy eating tips while on vacation. What I like to do often is when I get to the city or wherever I'm traveling to, go to a grocery store before I get to my hotel and grab some fruit, some yogurt, things that I can put in the fridge. I don't need a toaster oven or a microwave or anything for. And they're easy to grab and have a snack instead of, spending extra money and going out for dinner where you're likely going to make poor choices. So that's a great tip, to have those snacks so when you're out on doing your touristy things or you're going for a run or whatever, you have some food that you can easily access. So fruit is a great one, whether it be, some nuts or some veggies with a little bit of dip. Those are great things, some hummus, things like that. Another great tip is to make sure you're drinking lots of water. So bring your water bottle with you, always hydrate throughout the whole day. That's gonna be good to reduce injuries, but also it's gonna fill you up so then you're less likely to eat more than you should. I always like to practice intuitive eating. So even if I'm going out and I know I'm gonna have some higher calorie foods, I still listen to my body to say, hey, you know what, I'm satisfied, I've had enough. Don't need that dessert, don't need that extra bite, don't need the appetizers, things like that. So that brings me to my other point is, if you know you're going out for dinner, look at the menu ahead of time. Pick what you're going to have. So when you get there, you can order it right away. You're less likely to get influenced by people you're with, or you see someone like, oh, I should get that. And then you're gonna end up going over your calories or getting something that's really high in calories and not as healthy for you. Also, another good tip is some of those snacks that you bought earlier in the day, to have one of those, an hour, half an hour before you go to that dinner. And then you're not going to be as hungry and eat all those breads that are there, order appetizers, and then eat a dessert. Okay, so you'll be staying in that satisfied zone. So when you have that meal that you picked ahead of time, you'll still stay in that satisfied zone and not go over your calories for the day. I always like to stay away from appetizers because they're just extra calories. Or if you're gonna have appetizers, don't have a main meal. Okay, so those are some great tips for when you're on vacation, how to eat healthfully. And obviously when in Rome, whether you're in Rome or not, if you do want to indulge in some of the higher calorie foods, then just, maybe do some fasting. Save that meal for later in the day. Just have your coffee, small snacks, lower calorie foods, so then you can have those calories later on in the day and still stay within your limit. All right, keep at it.